station is busted. I called Bullnose. They're going to send somebody out.
Lord, first your doorbell don't work, now your AC's on the blink. Looks like all your modern conveniences is just turning on you, girl.
Can I get you something to drink?
No, I'm fine.
Coffee?
No, I'm fine.
Tea?
No, I'm fine.
Would you like some bourbon?
On the rocks with a splash of water.
You look beat.
Oh, I'm not beat. I'm in a frenzy.
Well, what about?
Oh, I'll tell you when you come back out here. I have to catch my breath.
What are you out of breath for?
Mainly from ringing your doorbell.
I'll have it fixed. Here.
Oh, thanks.
Nice dress, Harry.
Huh?
Nice dress.
Oh, well, thanks. Look better on the mannequin, though, than it does on me. Say, where's that worthless husband of yours?
Roy?
No, Bert Reynolds. I noticed his almighty Thunderbird wasn't parked out front.
Oh, he's in town about something.
Don't tell me he's gonna get a job.
Oh, Hattie, don't start.
Okay. Say, you feel all right?
Yeah, what?
I don't know, you look kind of flushed.
Oh, it just must be this heat.
Oh, yes, it must be the heat.
So, what are you in a frenzy about?
Huh?
What are you in a frenzy about?
Oh, yes, well, today I went through living hell.
Why? What'd you do?
I went shopping with my children. Disasters. I don't know what it is about a department store that makes them go berserk. They could activate something in their glands. God, we hadn't been in JCPenney's more than 5 minutes and they just scattered in all directions. Now you take my little Cheryl.
Uh-huh.
Well, she's a sweet little thing, but bless her heart, she's a thief.
Thief?
Yes, this time I face facts, Elizabeth. My daughter is a kleptomaniac. God, we hit that store and she started stuffing her pockets, stuffing her clothing. She got away from me, but I seen her 10 minutes later. I didn't even recognize my only daughter. She looked like a beach ball with legs.
Well, did you make her put it all back?
Yes, I did, but it does no good. Thieving is in her blood.
Now, where do you suppose she gets that from?
From Vernon Jr.
Well, where was Bourbon Jr. when all this was going on?
Oh, he was in the hardware department.
Doing what?
Chasing his brother with a hammer.
Little Roger?
Yes.
What was Little Roger doing?
Screaming.
Oh,
Oh, Lord is right. Somehow, Vernon Jr. managed to bust a solid steel JCPenney hammer.
Oh, my God. How did you break a solid steel hammer?
Well, don't ask me, honey. When it comes to destruction, Vernon Jr. is a genius.
Oh.
But I tell you, I am not going shopping with those kids again.
Oh. Oh, goodness.
What are you doing?
Oh, nothing. You just enjoy your drink. I've been putting this off all day.
Well, here, let me have it.
Don't be silly.
Oh, hush up. God, I don't even have to think about it. I just put it on automatic pilot. Fold.
All right. Oh, you don't have to be so particular about those T-shirts. Roy's got a jillion of them.
So does Vernon.
I wonder why men have so many T-shirts.
I don't know.
I don't know either.
What are you looking at?
Nothing.
Say, you got a TV out here?
Yeah, it's an old one. I use it some. Why? What's on?
Oh, let's make a deal.
Hey, all right. But keep the volume down. I can't stand to hear those women scream.
What?
Turn the volume down. I hate to hear those women scream.
Oh, I don't know what you mean.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. All that yelling. Oh, will you look at that woman?
What?
There. Would you been around chickens all my life. Oh, God. There.
What?
Well, it is her husband. Well, it is her husband. She has dressed her husband up like a rooster. It's bad enough for her dressed up in a chicken suit, but to dress a grown man up in a rooster suit?
I could never get Roy to do something like that.
Well, I should hope not. A man loses his masculinity dressed up like a rooster. Oh, look there. Now, she can't make up her mind. Now, which would you take, the curtain or the box?
The box.
Why?
Good things come in small packages.
Wrong. Small things come in small packages.
Wedding rings come in small packages.
Yeah, but once you got one of them, sweetie, go for the big stuff.
Well, she chose the curtain.
And it is a dream vacation to British Honduras. Imagine that, British Honduras. Say, where is British Honduras anyway?
South America, I think.
Oh, why would anybody want to go there?
I don't know. She sure does. Just look at her jump up and down. Good Lord, she looks like she's about to wet her britches.
She can just relax, because she ain't going.
You've seen this one before?
I've seen them all before.
Well, how does she lose it?
Oh, the bitch gets greedy and goes for the grand prize.
Does she win?
No, she gets a year's supply of frozen meat pies.
From British Honduras to frozen meat pies?
Yeah, ain't fate weird?
Ugh. Yeah. Commercial's on. Get you another drink.
Well, of course. Only reason I come over here is to get rid of my kids and get bombed. Oh, you don't know what it's like living with a house full of kids. All the time underfoot. Oh, it's like living with midgets.
You know I'd take her anytime you need a break.
Oh, honey, I couldn't do that. It would give me a guilty conscience. So, how's everything, Elizabeth? How's Roy?
Oh, no Roy.
Yeah, I know Roy.
Quit your grinning. You don't know him that well.
Well, I know Roy all my life.
Yes, but you didn't really get to know him till high school when you dated Wayne Wilder. Huh, we'd all go double date in Roy's Thunderbird.
Don't remind me.
Oh, why not? Well, they were the two most eligible men in Maynard.
Honey, nobody in Maynard is eligible.
Oh, Hattie, remember we were all going to get married right after high school. Me, Roy, and you, and Wayne.
Yeah, but I ended up with Vernon Dealing.
Yeah? Ain't life funny?
Hilarious. Where are you going?
Turn the TV on.
No, don't you want to know what that grand prize is?
Well, you already know what it is.
Well, you don't know what it
I
is.
want to know.
Oh, yes, you do. Come over here and sit down. Now, they're about to start. Now, come on. Now, first you're going to open curtain number 2. Wait. Aha! Frozen meat pies. And look there on old Greedy's face. Oh, she tried not to act disappointed. What are you getting, honey? You could have been in British Honduras, Missy. Not that it's very nice, you know, just probably one big jungle. But it sure beats hell out of frozen meat pies.
Yeah.
Oh, now, curtain number 1. A brand new kitchen and utility room ensemble. Big deal. And look at that woman. God, disappointment is carved on that face. There's one thing no woman wants, it's a brand new stove. Oh, look. Now she's crying. She wants us to think those are tears of joy. Baloney! You couldn't win no Academy Award with that performance.
Why do you watch this stuff?
What?
Why do you watch this stuff?
Well, Elizabeth, TV game shows have everything. The thrill of victory and the agony of defeat. Mostly the agony of defeat.
I think it's stupid.
What are you doing now?
Turn it
No,
on.
don't you want to know what that grand prize is?
No.
Wait, it's a brand new Lincoln Continental.
Well, who cares?
Well, you want to spend it when you drive.
Oh, Roy's never gonna get rid of that Thunderbird.
God, he's had that car since high school.
Oh, Hattie, he loves that car.
What is so special about a 1959 pink Thunderbird convertible?
Roy says it's classic.
It's a piece of junk.
Oh, sometimes I think he loves that car more than me.
It's only a car.
Yeah, but says it can take him where he wants to go.
Well, that's stupid. Where does he want to go?
Oh, I don't think he has any idea.
Good. Good. Well, say, we better get back to this laundry. We ain't ever gonna get done.
God, I hate laundry.
Oh, no, try doing it for 3 kids.
Week in, week out, the same old clothes. Good God, no.
You know, you can only look at so many pairs of Fruit of the Looms before you just want to puke.
I'd like to take everything in this basket and burn it. Start all over again. Everything except this shirt.
Well, that shirt's all frayed.
Yeah. And I remember the first time Roy wore this shirt.
When was that?
Our first date. Oh, God. He came to pick me up in that pink Thunderbird convertible, wearing this shirt with all its pearl buttons. He looked just like Paul Newman in HUD.
God, these shorts are big.
What?
These jockey shorts, they're so big.
I suppose.
I mean, they're not that wide. They're made for a narrow body, but God, they are so long. Why are they so long?
Roy says he likes them big. He needs lots of room.
Lord, it's hot out here. What is a body supposed to do to stay cool?
Oh, well, there's nothing to do but fix yourself a buttercup Coke and just sit here and sweat.
Well, I can't do that.
You can't sweat.
No, I can't fix a drink in the afternoon in front of my kids.
Why not?
Well, honey, children learn by example.
Well, so?
Well, so all I need to do is come home in the middle of the day to my kids drinking margaritas. God, you don't know nothing about raising a family.
Don't they pass out from heat prostration?
Well, anything to slow them down.
I wish you'd let me take this sometime.
Oh, Elizabeth, you don't know nothing about raising kids. The strain would kill you. Elizabeth, what are you staring out there at that hill for?
Nothing to look at.
Oh, well, that's the truth. Nothing green to look at. God, living on the edge of the desert is depressing.
But just think, Hattie, millions of years ago, all this land was covered in water.
Huh. Well, at least it would have been cool.
I like this land all right. Sometimes it's just too hot and burnt for people. It's still so hard and dry, you can't get anything to grow. Oh, Hattie.
What is
Hattie,
What?
look at that cloud.
Oh, God. It's just a cloud, Elizabeth.
Look at it. Look how it's casting a shadow across the land. Lord, doesn't that shadow look cool? Doesn't it look peaceful gliding across the land? Oh, it reminds me of a cool, dark hand gliding across a hot surface. Oh, lately I felt so hollow and hot inside. I wish something come along and touch me like that cloud.
Elizabeth, what is the matter with you?
Nothing, Hattie. Nothing.
Now look there, you're doing that again, staring out there at that hill. God, girl, there's nothing out there but the highway and the road coming back up here to the house. What is it you expect to see out there?
I was kind of hoping to see a 1959 Thunderbird convertible come across the top of that hill.
Why, you got tears in your eyes. Don't you tell me nothing's the matter. What is it?
Roy's been gone for 2 days.
Why, that son of a bitch. No wonder you're acting so weird. Now look, you go right back over there and you sit down. I'm going to fix you another drink. And you're going to tell me all about it. Oh, hush up, Hattie. And then when I seen you, well, I just knew there was something the matter with you. Son of a bitch. Brought it on this time.
I don't know. He just hasn't been the same since he's come back.
From Vietnam?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I know I seen the change, but Elizabeth, girl, you have been thinking about all
Oh,
this.
Hattie, I haven't been anything. He's the one who went off for 2 years. He's the one who got himself shot up. He's the one who has nightmares.
Nightmares?
Yeah, almost every night. Anyway, he's back now. Just can't seem to get anything started. Oh, God, he made me quit my job at the drugstore. Works out at his dad's place some. Does a little roughnecking out in the oil fields. Then he always gets in a fight and gets himself fired.
What's he got to say for himself?
He says he's looking for something.
What?
Oh, he doesn't know. He says everything in Maynard's changed.
Nothing has changed in Maynard since the Civil War.
Hattie, I want him back the way it used to be.
Oh, Elizabeth, he always was wild and unmanageable.
I don't want to manage him. I don't want to break his spirit. God, that's why I married him. His spirit. Roy Calder wasn't going to take any crap off anybody or anything. Why, he and Wayne Wilder were going to shake up this world.
Need I remind you that Wayne Wilder is currently serving 5 to 10 for car theft?
No, it's different, Hattie.
Oh, I wouldn't be too sure.
I just wished I knew he was all right. Or he could be hurt.
Well, or he could be with another woman.
I hope that's all it is.
Elizabeth, how can you say that?
Okay. Any man worth his while is going to look after another woman. It's only natural. Every now and then they wander a bit.
A bit? God, that man has done more wandering than Lewis and Clark.
You're exaggerating.
Last year, that man was gone for 5 days.
Yeah, he had himself quite a time.
He told you what he did?
Oh, sure.
You didn't tell me.
No.
But I'm your best friend. You tell me everything.
Hattie, it was different then. We had a fight and Roy took off in a huff, drove off to El Paso, picked up some girl hitchhiking.
What was her name?
Hattie, how am I supposed to know she was a hitchhiker?
A little tramp, probably. A little hippie road slut. What she look like?
Blonde.
Oh, a little blonde hippie bitch who never washed nothing, I bet.
Oh, there was one other thing. She had a tattoo.
A tattoo on her arm? Oh, my God.
No, not exactly on her arm. On her behind.
Oh, no, on her behind. Oh, I'm disgusted. Oh, God, what did it say?
Born to be wild.
Oh, Lordy, Lordy, Lordy.
Anyway, he went on into El Paso, got himself in a 4-day poker game, and won a few $100. Come on home.
Yeah, what are you? You just want to kill him?
Yes.
You just want to shoot him?
Oh, yeah.
God, I would have.
I just thought it was something they needed. Something they needed to get something out of the system. For a while it seemed to work.
You know, half his trouble is that damn car of his.
Wow,
Well,
what do you
he
mean?
gets behind the wheel and he just thinks he is the cock of the walk, the best looking thing in these parts.
Still is, Hattie.
Yeah.
I see the high school girls downtown these days look at him the way we did.
Well, I never looked at him that way.
Hattie, you still do.
Well, I tell you, I still think his trouble is that car of his. Way he gets in there and he just thinks he's young and free again. Somebody ought to take that car away from him.
I remember first time he drove into town in that car.
So do I.
He worked 3 summers and winters just for the down payment.
It's only slightly used.
He and Wayne Wilder, they drove right through the middle of town.
Oh, they look like a couple of sultans.
God, that's bright pink.
They glisten like sin.
I remember I was coming out of the drugstore, had an ice cream cone.
What flavor?
Vanilla. Anyway, the sun on the hood of that car was blind. I couldn't even see the car. Then it passed into this one shadow, and I saw it for the first time, and God, was it beautiful. Oh, Roy didn't even know me then, but he waved, and I dropped my ice cream cone right there on the pavement. Good God. Oh, I knew. He was the one.
Oh, we double dated all through high school.
Yeah. Remember drive-ins, Hattie?
God, I sure do. More like wrestling matches.
Yeah. First one couple get in the car one night.
And the other the next.
Drive round and round and then go make out.
Wayne and me didn't even drive around.
I wish tonight was 10 years ago. Wish Roy was coming to pick me up in that pink Thunderbird convertible. Oh, God. I wished I could buy back some of the nights of summer I had in that car. Oh, when everything was cool and free. Driving along the highway, the wind coming at you. Stars all the way to the horizon. The diamonds all the way to dawn. And pulling off the road somewhere, maybe by a lake, anywhere, didn't matter. As long as you were off in town with one you love more than anything in this world. I remember first time we made love. Slow and gentle. God, he was gentle then. He taught me my body. Never really felt my body before Roy. All of a sudden it was like every pore in my skin was opening up just like a rainstorm. Touching and feeling everything you ever wanted right there in your arms. God, Hattie, what I'd give some of those nights of summer back. One night in the backseat of that Thunderbird was sweeter than all the bands in the world.
They took a lot of girls out in that car.
Oh, Hattie, we were different.
Were we? Look how he's treating you now. Elizabeth, you're just getting all sentimental and romantic. I let that happen to me once. I let a man run all over me.
Oh, what'd you do?
I wrote a poem.
You wrote a poem?
Yeah. Worst afternoon of my life. Will never happen again. That's what happens when you get all sentimental and miserable. You write a poem like that old Emily Dickens.
Emily Dickinson.
Yeah, that's the one. Poor old gal was a godforsaken old maid all her life, and when she died, she had nothing to show for it but a drawer full of poems.
What was your poem about, Hattie? Huh? What was your poem about?
I wrote a poem about Wayne Wilder. He was a mean person, and it was a mean poem. It was right after high school graduation, and Wayne told me he was jilting me. Here you and Roy was getting married. Wayne Wilder was jilting me. Hit me like a ton of bricks. I went out behind the girls' gym, and I cried, and I wrote a poem. I still remember it. Oh, Wayne, you don't know. I love you so well. But you son of a bitch, I hope you roast in hell. Not much of a poem, I guess. But then, I decided to get practical the way Hattie always has to. And I walked back out front where everybody was standing around in their caps and gowns, and I saw Vernon Dealing. He'd just been fiddling under some car hood. Even in his cap and gown, his hands were dirty. But I knew he was a good man.
Yeah.
And I knew he liked me. So I got him to take me out. I got him to propose. A month later, we were married. Poor old Vern never knew what hit him.
Hattie, why are you telling me all this?
Roy's just like Wayne. He ain't never going to change.
Maybe not.
Look, I have known you all my life. And I know that you need a marriage. You want a family, am I right?
Yes.
Well, then wake up. You can't leave the important things like marriage and children up to the men folk. God, if it was up to them, they would just stick to their football and their fishing and their Thunderbirds, and they would stay little boys forever. Now, if Roy straightens up, that's one thing. But if he don't, well, then you got a decision to make.
Maybe it's already been made for me.
What is that supposed to mean?
Nothing, Hattie. Forget I said that.
Don't you tell me nothing. You're pregnant, aren't you?
Yep.
Oh, well, Elizabeth, I knew it. I knew it the minute I walked in here today. I knew it. Oh, this is wonderful.
Oh, he's so wonderful about it. He couldn't come at the worst possible time.
Oh, wrong. It comes at the best possible time. Don't you see? This may just be what Roy needs to straighten up and throw fly right.
What if it's not, Hattie?
Well, then the hell with him.
Oh, I guess you're right.
Oh, honey. Let me give you a hug. Oh, this is just the smartest thing you've ever done. I'm getting pregnant.
Hattie, I didn't get myself pregnant. I didn't do this on purpose. Roy doesn't even know what he's doing. I don't know if he can take this right now.
Well, that's not your problem.
It is every bit my problem. It couldn't be any more my problem.
I didn't mean to upset you.
Hattie,
Well,
I know, it's all right. I'm sorry. I just don't want to talk about this anymore. Okay?
Sure. Mind if I use your phone? I gotta call the kids. God, there's no telling what devilment they might have gotten into. Everything's gonna turn out okay. You'll see. Hello? Cheryl? Hi, honey. It's Mommy. Mommy? Your mother. This child needs a hearing aid. What's that, honey? Vernon Jr. threw a rock at you. Well, throw one right back at him, honey. You show him who's boss. Cheryl, dear, will you please put Grandma on the phone? Cheryl is weak! Sounds like they're running her ragged. Hello? Little Roger, is that you? Mama don't want to talk to you right now, Pumpkin. Mama wants to talk to Grandma. Because I want to talk to Grandma. Yes, Grandma does have baggy elbows. Let me talk to her. What's that? Well, honey, of course your mommy loves you. Well, I love you all the same. What's that? Do I love you more than who? Fred Flintstone? Yes. More than Paul Newman? No. But Fred Flintstone, yes. What? Oh, that was just a little grown-up joke, honey. Now let me talk to Grandma. She's what? Tied up. Well, you untie her right now, you hear me? You want to switch it? Well, then you untie her. Marion. Oh, Marion, that you? Oh, you were playing. God, I thought they had you tied up for real. How they doing? Yes. 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 Yes, I agree. There's way too much violence on TV. Yeah. I'll pick him up about 5. No, I won't be late. I give you my solemn word. Okay. Goodbye. What's that? What? Little Roger? Yes? It's nice to hear your voice again too, sweetheart. Huh? You're playing what, sniper? Vernon Jr. has climbed a tree in the backyard and he has a brick. Well, you listen to me, little Roger, and you listen very good. Under no circumstances do you go under that tree. Because he's going to drop that brick on your head, sweetheart. So don't go under there, okay? Okay, that's just what he wants. Okay. Okay. Yabba dabba do to you too. Bye. He's going to walk right under that tree. That child's got no more sense than God gave a screwdriver.
What's Abba Dabba Do?
Oh, yabba dabba do. That's what Fred Flintstone says when he's happy. What is it?
There's a car coming.
God, is it Roy?
I don't know. I can't tell. No.
Well, who is it? You expecting someone?
No, I'm not.
Well, isn't that just the way? I mean, here you are all pregnant and depressed. You got people dropping in on you unannounced.
Oh, I did call Fullinois, and they were going to send somebody out.
Oh, my God.
What?
Well, that's who it is. It's Amy Lee Fullinois.
Well, I asked him to send somebody out, but I didn't expect him to send Amy Lee.
Well, no. What does Amy Lee Fullinois know about fixing air conditioners?
No.
Well, not a goddamn thing. I wonder what she wants. Say, you're not friends with her or nothing, are you?
No, of course not.
Well, good, because you know our bridge club is not talking to her bridge club.
I know, and I think it's ridiculous.
Well, of course it is. But they started it. God, this is the only other game in town. If we combine groups, well, we could have teams, tournaments. We could have round robins, God damn it. But no, they won't play with us.
Patty, now that is not true. Amy Lee and her group belong to the country club. That's where they play their bridge games. We can't play there on a regular basis because we don't belong. Now that's the rule.
Well, those are dumb rules.
Damn thing is so important to you. Why don't you go and join the damn thing?
Well, you best believe I am. Just as soon as I can get burning off his dead ass making some more money. God, that man is hard to motivate. It's like pulling a mule through mud. Don't answer it.
Why not?
Because it's Amy Lee Fullinois.
Patty, you're being silly now. Get out of the way.
Oh, she'll spoil our afternoon.
Oh,
Amy Lee is so tacky. She thinks she's cute, but she's tacky. I wonder who designs her wardrobe. Ray Charles? Ray Charles. Get it? Got it. Ray Charles. That was a good one. God, I hate Amy Lee. Oh, Amy Lee. How are you? Oh, I don't believe this. Oh, no.
well, Patty. Your dress looks an awful lot like Amy Lee's.
That's because it is the exact same dress.
You two must have the same designer. Was that a Mr. Charles, I
Yes,
think?
Mr. Charles.
Mr. Charles? Well, who's he?
Frenchman. Lives in Dallas. That dress looks mighty nice on you, Amy Lee.
Well, yours does too.
God, I feel like a bookend.
I can only stay a minute. I have something in the oven that'll burn if I don't get back.
Are you sure?
Well,
Stay.
what are you two having?
Oh,
Just a little highball.
A highball?
It's a drink.
Patty, Amy Lee is a Baptist.
Sorry.
Well, now, I take a drink every now and then. I'm just a back porch Baptist.
Well, can I get you a bourbon Coke?
Just a wee one.
That a girl. Lord, that is a big box, Amy Lee. Have you been shopping?
Oh, no.
Still, it's an awfully big package.
Yes, it is.
Yes, sir. Sure is a big box.
So, Amy Lee. What have you been up to?
Oh, been busy as a bee. I'm on the entertainment committee for the country club and the recreation committee for First Baptist.
Well, that sounds tough.
Well, it is, because there's very few fun things a Baptist can do without risking damnation.
And the country club committee, too.
I am the Recreation Committee.
No one to help you?
Claire Sims.
Oh, I see what you mean.
One can't expect many clever ideas from a woman who's had 2 strokes in 1 year. No. Well, I love the way you're wearing your hair, Hattie.
Yes?
Well, yes, it's just as cute as a bug.
As cute as a bug.
I mean button. Cute as a button. Elizabeth, well, how's Roy?
Roy's fine.
Oh, I'm so glad.
And how's Cletus?
Oh, Cletus. He's doing so well. So well at the store. He's so funny. I'd have to keep a short rent on him. He just overstocked everything.
Well, you wouldn't want that to happen.
No, indeed.
Lord, this is a big box emulate.
Honey, quit worrying about that box. Well, Hattie, what have you been doing with yourself?
Well, honey, keeping track of 3 kids is a full-time job.
Cletus and I, of course, want children.
Uh-huh.
Well, I'm just dead for some. I don't want to be tied down just yet. Children can be such a lot of trouble.
Well, of course they can be if they don't receive the proper disciplinary guidance. Children must be taught.
I'm sure you're aware of the problem since your children are so high-spirited themselves.
Yes, but very well behaved. Now you take my little Cheryl, a perfect angel.
What about Vernon Jr.?
And little Roger is so adorable. Why, he was so quiet for the first month we thought he was dead.
And Vernon Jr.?
What about him?
Well, my neighbors, the Burns, had some trouble with Vernon.
Oh, are you friends with the Burns?
I never lived with them. We're never friendly. Well, I don't want them to get the wrong impression.
So, one of their kids played with Vernon Jr.
Well, yes, and he's just now getting out of the cast.
What was his name?
Chester Burns.
Oh, I know that Burns boy. A born liar. His father was a liar, too. Bobby Burns, remember we went to grade school with him? Lie a minute Burns, we called him. Hold on.
Hattie, it's for you.
Huh? There he is. Excuse me.
Of course.
The kid's acting up?
Oh, it's something about a bonfire.
Hello, Marion. What's the matter, honey? Why are you coughing? Have you got a cold? Oh, that much smoke, huh? Well, turn on the fan. How are the kids? They did what? Oh, no, they wouldn't do that to Poochie. They love that dog. Well, at least they wouldn't do it on purpose. Yeah. Well, Marion, you know that Poochie's a Pekingese and they have long hair. Well, they catch on fire easily. Well, look, Marion, there could have been a whole lot worse. Well, it was only the tail.
Ooh, what was all that about?
Oh, Marion's dog Poochie's tail caught on fire. She's trying to frame my kids. That woman is very overprotective about that animal.
Well, would you just look at all this?
Oh,
It's nothing.
oh, it looks wonderful, Elizabeth.
Just crackers and dip. So, what brings you out this way, Emily?
Just to visit
Uh-huh.
and do some business.
Uh-huh.
Well, girls, it's that time of year again at First Baptist.
Oh, no, not pancake supper.
You guess.
How much are the tickets?
$5.
Heard that is a lot to pay for a stack of flapjacks.
All proceeds go to charity.
Last year they were so leathery, it about made me sick.
Our mission in Paraguay has worked wonders.
Paraguay. Where is that?
South America. It's a very backward country.
No wonder it's so backward. Only people go there from game shows and Baptists.
Never mind.
Anyway,
Well, if they're starving, why don't you bring them a hot meal?
Oh, we do. All sorts of good things.
Like what?
Like powdered milk and instant eggs.
Oh, yummy.
The underdeveloped countries need the blood of the lamb.
The blood of the lamb?
Yes, the forgiveness of God, the compassion of Christ, Christian charity. We got to hurry because the Catholics are getting a head start on us.
Frankly, I say let's have it.
Elizabeth, communism flourishes in Catholic countries. You were raised Methodist. That's practically Baptist. You ought to know that.
Well, I don't.
Hattie, how were you raised?
With a stick?
That's right.
You have to spare the rod and spoil the child.
I forgot your people were from Mississippi.
Yes, they were in agriculture.
Anyway, in many Catholic countries, the Protestant missions are the only thing standing between us and the Red Threat.
Hey, good Lord, girl. You sound like you're gonna join the John Birch Society.
Well, honey, I can't. I'm involved in too much club work as it is.
Well, it's my fault.
And think of this as a contribution to the kingdom of heaven.
Well, will the kingdom of heaven take a check?
Uh-huh. A contribution to a better world. And isn't that what we all want for our children as mothers? And mothers to be.
Oh, don't worry, Amy Lee. You're a real little mother already. Excuse me, I have to go to the little girl's room.
Hattie's had a few.
Well, I never listen to Hattie when she's talking like a sharecropper's daughter, which she is.
Oh, what's in the box?
What, that law? Oh, I forget if my head wasn't screwed on.
Well, it's your air filter.
What air filter? For your air conditioner.
Don't need an air filter.
Oh, no. Cletus told me all talked, and he said it sounded like it might be your filter. Well, so I decided to run one out.
Well, Amy Lee, why, bless your heart. Well, I didn't talk to Cletus. Oh, I talked to James.
Oh, that's right. Cletus told me James had taken the order, and he said it sounded like it might be your filter. Well, so I decided to run one out.
I see. Well, bless your heart. Well, come on over here and have a seat. Amy Lee, what do you need out here?
Where's the box?
There.
Thanks, good. I didn't want you to lose it.
So,
Yeah, so
so how have you been, Hattie?
fine.
Oh, I'm so glad. How's Vernon?
Oh, well, he's... Wait a minute. You don't ever ask about Vernon. What's going on out here? What are you two talking about? Were you talking about me? God, I leave this porch for 5 minutes and I am the subject of gossip.
Hattie, we weren't talking about you.
Well, good. Good.
However, I think Amy Lee was just about to tell me something.
Elizabeth.
Well, go on, Amy Lee.
Yeah, what is it?
Well, not in front of Hattie.
What do you mean not in front of Hattie? Anything you say to her, you can say to me.
Go on, Amy Lee.
Well, it's about Roy.
Well, what about Roy?
Well, it pains me to say this.
I bet.
Force yourself, Amy Lee.
I saw Roy yesterday.
And where did you see him?
Here in Maynard.
Really?
Uh-huh.
And?
Well, he wasn't alone.
And who was he with?
Well, it pains me to say
Oh,
this.
spit it out.
Margaret Corral.
Margaret Crowell.
Yes.
Thank you, Amy Lee.
Well, I thought you should know.
Well, thank you.
Well, I thought you should hear from someone who really cares. I'm sorry.
Good. Nothing to be sorry about.
Oh?
No. Roy called me yesterday. He was late for supper. Said he was going to give Margaret Crowell a lift.
Oh, Elizabeth.
Oh, you see there?
I feel horrible.
What do you want to?
I feel
It's
terrible.
like you start rumors. Vicious tongues. Yes.
I know.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do.
How can you stand to look at
Oh,
me?
it's blame him.
This is her third
It
marriage.
sure is.
Yes, there's something seriously wrong with Lorette's approach to modern marriage.
Well,
Jenny Jo Gilcrease,
divorced?
her pregnant.
No, they can't afford that child.
Of course not.
Now, what is it her husband does?
Oh, works at the amusement park over in Snyder. Runs that go-kart ride.
Oh, brother.
Yes, but listen to this.
What?
He doesn't want the child.
No.
Yes, she told me that. He told her that. If she got pregnant, that was her tough luck. She'd have to raise it herself.
That man has no sense of responsibility.
But listen to this.
There's more?
Do you know what she's contemplating? Abortion.
Abortion?
Yes, ma'am.
No.
Where she'd get it, I don't know. She couldn't get it here in Maynard. She'd have to go to some place that had no morality, like Dallas or Houston.
But can you imagine her position?
Oh, that's what she did for getting herself pregnant by some guy who races go-karts.
Hattie, you're being heartless.
Oh, Eddie's just telling it like it is. I know plenty of people who marry for money.
Oh, Ken, I just wish you two could hear yourself.
Why?
What's up?
So, Jenny Jo went and got herself pregnant. What business is that of yours? So her husband doesn't want the child. What business is that of yours? God, she probably opened up to you because she had no one to listen to. No one she could open up to and discuss it with. But God, don't you know? She feels like the loneliest person in the world.
You are right, Elizabeth. I'm sorry.
Yeah, we shouldn't pick on that poor, pregnant Catholic girl like that.
I don't know what got into me there. I didn't mean to spoil the party. Y'all go on and help yourself with some more dip. How's your bridge game, girl?
Oh, that. It's fine.
Well, don't tell me you're giving up bridge.
Well, no.
Well, good, because it took me forever to learn to play bridge.
Well, in just a few months, I doubt whether anyone will be playing bridge at all.
What?
You mean you haven't heard the news?
What news?
Well, haven't you heard?
No, what news?
Well, Elizabeth, surely you know.
No, she don't.
Oh, you must.
No, I'm telling you, she don't. Because if she knew, she'd tell me and then I'd know, but she doesn't, she didn't, so I don't. What news?
Bridge is on its way out.
Oh, my God.
There's a new game.
What's his name?
It's an Oriental parlor game.
What's his name?
Mahjong.
Mahjong.
Oh, I've heard of that name.
Well, I haven't. Is it hard?
Oh, it's very hard.
God, I knew it.
Even Trudy Stevens can't figure it out. And she does comparative shopping.
How do you play this game?
It's played with tiles.
Tiles? Bathroom tiles?
No, silly, with ivory tiles, like dominoes. Only instead of little dots, each tile represents a different style of tile. Like one tile will be 4 bamboos, or 3 winds, or 5 dragons. Then you pass to your left, then you pass to your right. Well, then of course there's a courtesy pass, and a whirlwind of excitement. Well, then you want to build your wall.
Oh, you stop right there. I ain't building nothing. Bamboos, winds, walls. God, it's no good. Don't you know it took me a year to learn to play bridge? God, I sacrificed everything, all for bridge. God, I neglected my housework. My children almost starved to death, all for bridge, which I finally learned. But I can't do that again. I can't go through that hell again. God, the strain will kill me.
Well, of course, if you don't want to learn the game, you won't be able to play.
You shut up, I'll play if I want to.
You won't play if you won't know rules.
Well, I will know the rules
marry Skeeter again.
How come?
Because of the appliance store, the Chamber of Commerce, and that's how come.
Oh, yeah? Well, I'm going to break into that country club of yours next year.
Huh, you in what army?
You can't keep me out.
What makes you think I can?
Why, you little bitch, I leave. What? She can't talk to me. She can't talk to me that way. We grew up together, Amy Lee Bradley. Your folks was just as poor as mine.
Yes, but at least my daddy wasn't a sharecropper.
Yeah, well, at least I didn't marry for money.
Yes, I married Skeeter Illinois, and I've done all right for myself. I'm in the country club, aren't I? We all know there's nobody eligible in this stupid town. Wayne Wilder was the best thing that ever happened to you, and he was a car thief. Wayne Wilder jilted you. You married Vernon and had some kid right off the bat. I was seen fun in a man.
You better take that back.
I don't have to.
Well, you do if you want to stay healthy.
Come on now, stop it. Hattie.
God, that's a pretty sunset.
Oh, yeah. It's my favorite time of day.
Yeah, so one thing Texas is good for. sunsets.
Only time anything ever gets soft around here. Oh, Hattie, look.
Huh?
Evening star.
That was pretty quick thinking about Margaret Crowell.
Hattie, I'm real sorry things didn't work out with you and Wayne.
What is that supposed to mean?
Well, I think that's what we've been talking about all day, Roy and me and you and Wayne.
Hell no. It's over with long ago. No, I'm better off with old Vernon. He ain't worth kicking off the porch. Well, we're comfortable together. Now, Wayne. Wayne was Wayne.
Yeah.
Yeah, I loved him. You bet.
Well, I love Roy. Oh, God. And he needs me, Hattie. He doesn't know it yet, but he needs me. And I'm going to be right here.
Oh, God, I gotta go pick up my kids.
Okay.
We never did finish your laundry.
No, I'll get to it.
You hang on to Roy here.
I intend to.
He's the only wild thing left in these parts.
Yeah. Call me.
Come. I'll talk to you tomorrow.